How meaning is conveyed using technical equipment, examples, camera angles used, sound, either diegetic or non-diegetic, pace or style of editing. Use of close-up shots introduces and advertises the band. It highlights their talents when singing or playing instruments. Both music videos follow this technical convention through using close-ups throughout to emphasize the lead of the band. It allows the label to sell the main singer to the target audience as fans become devoted. It makes it more comfortable to watch for the audience. Cutting between tracking shots allows the audience time to focus in on the music. My music video conforms to this convention as it cuts to the beat of the song. How meaning is conveyed using mise-en-scène, example costumes, props, setting, lighting. Magic Gang's music video follows this convention through lighting up the set with yellow tone lights and having a warm color scheme. This convention emphasizes the natural and casual nature of the genre as it's simple to create this form of lighting. On the other hand, my music video challenges this convention through lighting the set with neon blinking lights that have a cool tone to it. The wings, eye makeup, etc. emphasize the fantasy childish element of the band that appeals to our target audience. On the other hand, Glass Animals' music video does conform to the symbolic conventions of an indie alternative genre, as it uses realistic props and costumes from a set of a diner. We challenged this convention to introduce each band member through the interesting costumes, props, makeup that differentiated them to the audience. This means that the audience can relate to each band member and thus support them as an individual and as a band as well. Both digipacks follow this as they include all the necessary items needed at the back cover. The barcode and label info are placed at the bottom of the cover as they're not as important as the track list, which takes up most of the space. My digipack maintains the neon color throughout the covers. It links to the music video and website lighting and thus helps the audience realize that they're from the same campaign. Pale Honey's product does the same, with the blue color scheme maintained throughout the digipack. The neon colors also emphasize the alternative sound of the band and appeals to my target audience as it's in trend with the millennials. Pale Honey's digipack does the same, with the soft blue color emphasizing the indie sound of the band. Both websites conform to this convention by having prominent social media tabs on their homepage. Due to social media, audiences are able to access more truthful and personal information about the band, so we did this to provide them with a source into their private lives. My website plays on the neon aspect of each product within the campaign by utilizing it within the band's imagery on the website. It plays on their alternative sound. It's important as a new band to create synergy across all their different products. It makes the band easily recognizable in the music industry. Circa Waves website plays on the Waves part of their band name by utilizing it within the band's imagery. It also plays on their indie sound. My band conforms to stereotypes of gender, as typically indie alternative bands are co-ed. Both bands follow this as they include both genders, with the female being the lead singer. We did this because we wanted to saturate a mainly male-dominated music industry with a band that was primarily made up of females on instruments that weren't typical of their gender. Both bands conform to this stereotype, as there's an absence of people from other ethnic backgrounds in their band. The props in the set and the costumes challenge stereotypes of age, as they're depicted as both young and rebellious through these items. For instance, the teddy bears placed around the set suggest a childhood element to the video, but the ripping up of one juxtaposes this usefulness by adding this rebel vibe to the narrative. Also, the lead singer's costume adds a fairy tale element to it with the silk dress and angel wings, but this is contrasted against the Doc Marten boots that give her an edgy teen aesthetic. The representation of status is stereotypical, as we made the lead singer the most prominent person in the video. Her shot durations are longer than the rest of the band, implying that she's of a higher status. By having shots which only center on her, with the band not being involved, it emphasizes her superior status. Overall, we followed the conventions of an indie alternative band and stereotypes of social groups or issues, because they're a new band, and thus, the audience needs to be exposed to the elements within the campaign that they're familiar with, so that it's easier to sell them these products.